Improved Seeds or your first agricultural television in the capital city of Abuja. I am, of course, Hilda Homsen-Fantwam, and today on the program Improved Seeds, we're going to talk to an expert of soya. He is a farmer. He loves farming, and he knows everything about farming, and he loves soya bean. Don't go anywhere. Our guest will introduce himself and then tell us more about soya beans. For all of you who are lovers of soya beans, stay tuned with us and don't go anywhere. Improved Seeds or your first agricultural television in Abuja, ARCN TV. Seats on ARCN television, and I told you that I have a guest, a farmer, a lover of farming, and it's Alhaji Abdulwasil Karim. Welcome to the program, sir.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Please tell us about yourself.
Thank you very much for accepting me to your lovely and wonder agricultural research center of Nigeria. And I'm very grateful to be with you, Madam Aida.
Yes, sir.
So, my name is Abdulwasil Karim Animasham. I'm from Shaki West in Oyo State, southwest of Nigeria.
Okay.
So, I'm into farming. And then I started my farming not quite long.
Okay.
And then I've been meeting with some challenges. And then I'm looking forward to see what's way forward about it. At least I've been reading about in the Western world how they do their farming and then what's their yielding. But for us here, especially what I've got already, it doesn't give me a headway yet. So I'm looking for where can I get my headway. At least I need full information and then even need support. Technically or anyhow that I'll be able to get my way out.
Okay.
So to improve on my farming. So I do farm on soya beans. So and then soya beans is kind of crop that right from day one up to the harvesting, be on your toe. And then not just only be on your toe, financially as well. You spend on every aspect, every stage of it, you are spending, especially if you don't have what it takes to be. So, at least, let's say, from the plowing of the land, that one, before, what we used to plow for maybe around 8,000, now it's going to 18,000 because I don't have my own tractors. So, then, after plowing, we plant maybe about 5 days or so, depend on how much is the weed on it. If there's no much weed, maximum the second day or third day, we plant. After the planting, even the planting too, before it used to be like 1,000, 1,500, now it's 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, depend on the labor you get to do your planting. So all those things is give me how to make even on this thing, how to break through on it.
Alright, so now sir, you're already talking about our topic, soya beans.
Yes.
Your interest for soya bean. So but what is your interest? What motivated you to go into soya beans among other crops?
Because soya bean is a magic product, it's a magic crop.
Okay.
Why I say magic? Because in every table, on every table, there must be a soya in one way or the other, in different form. And then I've seen that, okay, even the soya we are planting in Nigeria is not up to what we are consuming. I've seen it in so many crops like that. So why? We have the abundant, we have land that's enough for us to plant what we need to eat. But we are not doing so. So it's one of the factors what drive me into it.
All right. So now that you've seen and you said that soybeans is on every table today,
Yes.
and I know we talk about the milk, we talk about so many other things too. What are some of the processes that one takes? You are just like talking about the clearing of the land, and so now, how do you get your seeds, your improved seeds to plant your soya, and how do you preserve it? Do you just use, some people mix grains as seeds, so they keep their old grains to use as seed to plant the next season?
Yes.
Do you do that too, or how do you get your improved seeds?
Actually, I haven't got the improved seed yet.
Okay.
It's part of why I'm looking for
solution.
So it's the seed we buy from the market, we plant. Next year we keep part of it for next season. So that's how we've been rotating same. And then we are not getting the answer to my question on that. Because I've seen it in some foreign country in which on an hectare they get between 1 to 3 tons per hectare. But in my own side,
you've not seen. Have you heard about Sudan?
I've heard about Sudan.
And have you tried locating them about their problems?
No, because I don't know how to get them.
Okay.
But with Agricultural Research Center, I know that I'll get all what I need. That's why I come over to come and say, okay.
All right. So now, sir, in your old way of farming now, because I believe that there are new methods now of farming and we have improved varieties.
Sure.
What were some of the challenges you were facing when you are cultivating your soybeans?
Well, the challenges there is that, we plant it, it's no matter of say with irrigation. If say it's with irrigation, that's when you get adequate. But with rain, sometimes it ceases, sometimes it's over, sometimes it's less. So with that, it affects the crop. So definitely, if you have, even if it ceases for a week, definitely something is wrong. If you have it more than what you require also, there is a damage also.
So these were some of the challenges you are facing.
Yes.
Alright, this is still Improved Seeds, or your first agricultural television in the capital city of Abuja, Nigeria, and I'm talking to Mr. Karim here, and he is really pouring out his heart about the challenges he is facing in terms of getting adequate seeds to cultivate. He loves farming, but getting the right place. He said he's heard about seed, he has heard about seeds, companies that provide seeds, but he's still finding it difficult. So I know he's one of so many other farmers out there that are seeking answers to the solutions to their farming. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, we'll continue and we'll still hear the plights of some of the farmers out there that need solutions. And we call on the ARCN as the body, SIDAN as the company, as the body too, to put their hands together and enlighten them. Improved Seeds of First Agricultural Television. I am Hilda Francois. went on the break, we were discussing some of the challenges faced by some of our farmers who are out there that are still seeking for answers. They do not have, they hear, they see, but they do not have contact to them. And that is why he is here crying and pleading and bringing out his plight among other farmers who need answers to some of their questions, most especially in generating improved varieties of seeds for their farming season. So, sir, tell us, what are some of the ways you control pests and diseases when you are farming?
Yeah, we control the pests and diseases by the pesticide that you have. We go to the shop where they sell it, ask them, okay, this is my crop. What's advised on which pesticide can I use for this certain of crop at this certain stage, because there are different herbicide for different stages of the crop.
Okay.
Especially if it's in the early stage, you need something different from when it is grown up already and flowered. So with that, we'll go to the shop where they sell it, and then we'll take the advice on them on what pesticide can we use for the soya beans at that particular time. So they will give us what they knew about it, and that's what we will use to make clear of the disease and the pest on it.
Okay, so now when coming to this, you go to your to know the seeds, you know how to get your herbicides to control. That is a good one. So how do you harvest your crops? And then the soya, what duration now? Because you're not using improved variety,
yes,
and hence it will elongate the lifespan,
sure,
and it takes a longer period of time to produce. What period? How long does it take for you to harvest from the planting to your harvesting?
At least it takes nothing less than 90 days to 120 days to harvest, because if you are not lucky that you don't have labor that will uproot it, because that's the way to harvest it. We don't have combining harvester, we don't have harvester talkless the combined harvester, so we use manual labor to uproot it, and then we pack it, we clear the land where we put it, and then we put the chemical to kill this termite and go on the floor, so that when we pack it, they will not disturb and destroy it.
So that's what we use
to preserve it. And then from there, we use either by hand, using the stick to beat it, or sometimes we rent these tractors, we lay the tarpaulin on the floor, we put all these things on, including the sharp, everything. The tractor will go on and
the tractor will climb it
on
and
it.
climb back.
Yes.
Wow.
So by then we clear it, and then we separate it, the sharp from the beans.
That's a serious hard work.
Very serious, man.
Wow.
Very hard work.
So because from there you now have to divide the shaft, divide the
yes.
Wow, that's difficult.
So I know that when I get to Agricultural Research Center, I will have solution to all these things. At least it will minimize the cost and the manual work on it.
Yes, you really need that.
Yes.
Well done.
You're welcome.
So now, you've said this. After harvesting with all this tedious work and all the labor put in place to do this, how do you then take it to the market? How is the market value for that?
You see, the market value for it is something that fluctuating.
Okay.
It's not a stable market, because sometimes we have a gauge that I normally use. Sometimes it's 8,000, 10,000, 9,000, 15,000. up to 16,000 sometimes.
For a bag or
For not a bag, you will go to around 60,000 to 80,000
of soya.
Of soya. It depends. Sometimes it will come to like 30,000 a bag. So it depends on the period where you want to sell it.
Okay, so you have to now monitor the
You have to monitor the market to know when to put your things into the market. But doing that, it makes scarcity of it in the market. When people are in need of it and they don't get it, why are you cropping? Why are you planting it then?
Okay.
And then you are planting it for humanity's sake, not for yourself. Because if you are planting things just for yourself, you don't need more than an acre.
So that means your ideology about keeping crops till when the price is high is not necessary for you?
I'm not in peace with such attitude.
Wow. That's it. But what if you are out to commercialize it?
Even said the commercialized side of it, we have people that do come and take it from us. We call them supplier.
Yes.
So then they will come, we sell to them in bulk. They will clear everything and go and sell it to maybe the dealers, other company. Or maybe like the feed mill, beverages, and so on. They can get from there.
Right. So, sir, now, do you people have this middle personality involvement?
We do have.
And how do you charge? How do you cope? How do you tackle that problem between you and?
You see, if you are not pressed to sell your things, they cannot disturb you.
Okay.
But if you are impressed, you need money. Maybe, for example, I have laborer that's my time to pay them is at the end of the year. And then what I have, sometimes it may not even enough to pay them off. So that means that's year you lost.
Yes.
But still, you have to struggle for next year again. So maximum of what you can keep in that one is to keep the seed for the next year, next season. That's all. You don't have anything back home. The struggle continues.
The struggle continues.
Yes.
Now, do you know from where you're coming from? I'm sure there are extension workers.
Yeah.
There are agricultural maybe ministries and departments from where you're coming from. Have you tried reaching out to them for enlightenment, for advocacy, to create awareness that some of you are really you need solutions to some of your problems?
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Even in my own town,
yes.
Shaki, that is not part of Oyo State. That's Shaki West local government. We do have one company before when it was running by World Bank. We call it ONADEP, Oyo North Agricultural Development Project.
Yes.
But this company was running effectively, efficiently, in which nowhere people are not coming to my own town then to get their product. But the moment when this World Bank hand over it to the state, everything, not even a single section of it left. It's just only the building alone that remained over there. The headquarters of it was in my own town, where the food basket of Oyo State. But when they shifted it from Shaki to Ibadan, what else? Before you do anything, you have to take permission from there. And then before any inspector will come from there to the field, maybe a week, in which they need something of hours to solve. So that's how that thing become abandoned project. It's no more function.
And the government have not done
The
anything.
government now, they say that they turn it into Oisada, in which they have agents. But it's not functioning. How it's supposed to? It's just there. We have the building. We have all the structure there, but they are empty. Even so, that kind of sector, if say it's working, it's give so many employment, but it's not working.
Well, that is quite
So if say we have all that kind in our midst, so definitely this kind of problem, why I'm searching for agricultural research center here, I won't have
but,
any reward.
yeah, in Ibadan, I know that we have more than 6 research institutions, colleges, we have cooperatives
You are right.
that can meet you. Why come down to Abuja? Why not seek their help?
I've searched for the
ART.
IITT,
Yes.
IITT also
Yes.
in Ibadan.
ART.
So that one, I've went even because of this that I'm looking for. There was a seminar they hold in UI. I went there. I collect card. I collect flyers. I will call them. Many of the time, I don't even get them. I don't get any reply back. There was a time, maybe in year 2020, I contact one there, say, okay, I need cassava. And then we discuss. So after that time, actually, the budget that A gave to me, I don't have enough for that. So I now told him, okay, next season, inshallah, I will do that. So the next season I call him. Since then.
So since you are here and you're advocating on behalf of your people, I'm sure you have solutions to your problem. But again, there's need for you to still seek seek other colleges that are within Ibadan. I'm sure they will have access to you. So what advice do you have for your fellow farmers that needs enlightenment and needs to be exposed into improved varieties of products?
Well, before I will advise my colleagues in farming, I will first advise our government. If it's not because you, the Agricultural Research Center in Abuja here, are very active, very, very active, I won't hear about you. But then, they are there, they think, say, okay, they are enough for themselves. At least, we need them, they need us, to tell people that, yes, they are working. It's because I didn't see that opportunity. That's why I'm here. So my advice for my other farmers is that we should try as much as possible to look for this improved seed, so as to reduce the damages and then to have more, even not just only the product, we have more income. Because if you have enough, more than what you even, for example now, I have just like 5 acres that I plant, and then I think, okay, that's only for my household. But when I get a full directive how to do it, in that same 5 hectares, I have 10 times of what I used to have. How can I do? So I have to sell. And then from there, I'll gain more. So that's why.
Yes, thank you so much, Alaji Abdul Karim.
You're welcome.
It was nice talking to you.
And nice to meet
And I assure you that your plight will be heard.
Sure.
And also try and put up your own efforts to seek out the right places and you get the right answers. Thank you so much for coming to the program.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Alright, this is how we'll wrap it up on Improved Seeds, or your first agricultural television in the capital city of Abuja, Nigeria. We heard from our guests and the plights they are calling out for all agencies, for all hands to be on deck to expose and to enlighten our farmers down there. You would think that we've known all. The news have not reached every part of the world, most especially in Nigeria. The need for us to go out and advocate for improved seeds is everybody's business. And as we assured you, this is the first agricultural television in Nigeria, and we are out to enlighten and expose every variety that will make life easy and of course keep hunger off the country. This is Improve Seed, and I'm Hilda himself, and I'm saying take good care of yourself. All hands must be on deck to keep hunger out and of course have food security. Keep updated with us next